Uh, uh, uh. Hey y'all, it's me, it's your girl, the real deal, Anita Skills Reaction, and I'm back with another big topic, and I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, I want to get into I gotta go back upstairs. No, not really. Hold on, y'all. I'll give y'all time to get you something to drink, eat, and everything. This topic right here is on Dwayne, how Dwayne Wade and Boosie support their LGBTQ child. Now, if y'all can think back, Boosie was so much into trying to tell Wade what to do with his son. I don't know if he was trying to come out that way to let us know, but he was on Wade's son trying to tell somebody else what to do to their child. When I knew that I saw allegedly, and I seen it in his child. I saw it in his child. I think I saw it in his child before, way before he saw it in his child. I saw it in his daughter way back. And I always wanted to know, how can one speak on a topic that involves their child? Why you not talking about your daughter and her ways, But you all in Dwayne Wade's business. I was curious about that because I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. But I just didn't understand, why is he talking about Dwayne Wade's son and he has a daughter like that? I'm just saying. My point is, y'all move that man. Y'all ain't going nowhere. But I'm gonna give y'all something, okay? My point is, how can one speak on someone else's child with their child in the same community? I didn't understand it. If you want to talk about somebody, talk about your child. Look how your child coming out have to tell people, since she's a rapper now, she's old enough, 18, 19, well, how old? She young. But she on social media telling everybody when she came out, it wasn't going to be hard for her to talk to her dad about it, but it was okay. It was the harder part was talking to her mom about it. So why are you speaking? I just want to know, why was Boosie, Mr. Boosie, who everybody badass, speaking on Dwayne Wade child, and he still have a child in that community? That's not right. It's not right. That community is a community. I accept that community. I accept them. I accept them. I accept anybody. As long as they're human. And someone with a heart. So all of that during the time, Dwayne Wade's son. Okay, y'all go upstairs. Talk about Dwayne Wade. It is what it is. But why is it that Boosie getting away with talking about Dwayne Wade's son, and ain't nobody talking about him talking about his own daughter? Look how his daughter got to come out and tell everybody. She got to come on social media and tell us. Hold on, y'all. I'm just saying the pot can't call the kettle black. That's all. Y'all got to know what I'm talking about when I say that. I ain't getting all into it. Find out stuff. Find out stuff yourself. Boosie got to be so right. Whatever he do, it got to be so right. Can't nobody confront him. Won't nobody confront him. But what made him? I just heard his daughter do a segment with someone. I don't care if she is 18. I don't care if she is 19 or 20. It's still she in that community. What gives him that right to talk about Dwayne Wade's son and his daughter in the same community? He can't take. You can't tell nobody. Nobody has the rights to tell nobody else's child, somebody else, what to do about their child. If you're a good mother or father, you'll stick with your child, whatever decision your child makes. But there is how far you go with it. You need to get get them help too, always, because some stuff is not changeable. Once you change something, you cannot change it back. So Dwayne Wade's son need counseling. Dog, there go the mail lady. Needs counseling because he was 13 when he thought about, clicking the fit. But is that my business to announce about somebody else's child how what somebody else's child, how the parents should do their child. No, that ain't nobody's business. Cause still, when yours was 16, she when Boosie's daughter was 16, she found herself. She liked the girl, but see, she didn't just like girls at 16. No, they had to come further. You got to realize, I'm going to tell you what affect kids sometimes, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell y'all, so I'm about to break it down to y'all. And I want y'all to come on here and I want y'all to listen to me. That's so sweet, that lady. I just want to come and tell y'all something. When you got kids, when you got children, you can raise your children all the right way. And you got some when you can raise your child all the right way. And their mind, when they turn a certain age, feel like, I'm grown, just like Boosie's daughter said. She said, when I turned 18, I don't think I would think about, whoa, I'm grown. They ain't got nothing, but there's still action that a parent can get that will hurt them mentally, thinking, where did they go wrong? And they don't even have to go wrong. But my thing is, Boosie intervened with another family situation when he has a situation on his own. People kill me talking about other people, and they got a honey, y'all, come on, cars, come on, my people, Jesus. God, when you take me away from him, don't bring me back. Do not revise me, please don't. Please don't bring me back in this world. Let me stay. But I'm back. You can't never say that in none of your children got none of that in there. I don't care if you got one. You can't say. You can't say. You can't say, because children these days, y'all, I'm going to tell you, it ain't nothing that a parent did wrong. That's all I got to say. It ain't nothing that a parent do wrong. So parents, stop blaming yourself when your children decide to say, siblings. Sometimes it has something to do with you having all girls and one boy, all boys and a girl. It can affect them, y'all. I'm gonna tell you now. It can affect them whether you know it or not. Things start at an early age. But my thing is, how can Boosie speak on, and he already don't accept the way his daughter was. She said when she was 16, but that ain't too far from 13. It had to start in middle school. Middle school is 10, 11 years old. You don't know it. I seen young girls at that age change. And it ain't changing for the worse, y'all. We got to remember what we say to our kids. Now, we say, don't you talk, then I found out that you talking to no little boy. But you never did say, don't talk to no, you never did say don't talk to no little girl. You never did tell your child, now don't be talking to no girl. You told your child, now don't be talking to no little boys. See, that's your first child. You learning. Don't you talk like, don't you be, I mean it. If I find out you messing with any little boys, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And you tell your sons, If I find out that you talking to any little girl without me knowing, it's gonna be a problem. So y'all, sometimes I learn as a parent is it goes for me too. I have to watch. If I could turn time again, I would watch what I say, how I say it, speak to my kids about things. But my first child taught me how to speak to my other four when I'm raising my daughter. Because, see, I had three girls first. So, I'm one of them mama, don't get pregnant. Don't, we talking about a whole night. I ain't just said don't get pregnant. I didn't want my first one to be interested in boys at an early age. But when I found out what I did to her mentally, I wish I could change back the time. I would say, well, she liked the boys. She liked the boys. But she liked it. I didn't know at the home time everything come out when she's grown, like Boosie daughter said. And do it hurt you when you find out that your kids like both sets? No, it didn't. I told my 7, 8, and you boys toys. You wanted a boy, he wanted a boy so bad until he dressed my daughter. What I'm trying to say is, I guess I must can't talk about this, but it's my story. I can say that. I can talk about my story. The reason why I'm saying it, because I got a little stir. But it's my story. How can you stop somebody from speaking about their story? I'm just saying, as a mother, I'm just saying, I don't like how Boosie was so act like he was Dwayne Wade child father. He was so hysterical then I was, then anybody else was. I'm not surprised because I see it. I see it every day. I see it. I was around them kids. I saw it. And I watched it. But it ain't my place to tell nobody parent. Kids hide stuff from us. Just like Boosie daughter said that I wasn't too much worried about my daddy. I don't see why your daddy was all into somebody else's child. Shoot, that would have made me say, oh boy, what daddy gonna say? Nah, she was already acting like that. See, but it's kind of hard, y'all. Situation like that is kind of hard, so I'm not gonna get on that. I'm not gonna talk about that. But I'm just saying that Dwayne Wade supported his child. If Dwayne Wade didn't support his child, they would have been on here talking about the man like a dog. You see what I mean? So it's like, darn if you do, darn if you don't. You get me? Darn if you do, darn if you don't. If Dwayne Wade didn't support his child, everybody be like, Dwayne Wade you should have listened to your child. You didn't. Now he supported his child and laid back. Because you got to remember, it ain't too much he can say because he wasn't there for his son. See, when you ain't there in your child's life, you ain't got nothing to say. You playing basketball. Giving kids money is not all it is, parents. Giving kids money, giving them what they want, it's not the present of how they gonna turn out. No. And that's where a lot of parents make their mistakes. So I'm just saying that When I sat down, I heard Boosie daughter. Boosie, yes, your daughter. When I sat down and just heard her it just seemed like God put me. Now I thought it was about to be the same video. I said, oh, I already seen this. I said, but let me play it to make sure it was a different video. And this time it was her telling when she really came out. Now she came out when she was younger than that. She was young, like uh 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 Wade's son. She was young like Wade's son when she was interested. I can tell. I can tell. I know. I feel that. I feel because they ain't just got like that in one day. It was just when it's. I think that it don't matter if it's two female or whatever, or however it is. It is what it is. That's what it is. Like they all we support their community. I support anybody. What makes you happy? But situations that your child, that man had took that boy to get counseling. Y'all know that. Y'all know. Y'all know that. Y'all know that he got his son counseling. Y'all know that. That's all I got to say about that. Y'all tell me, I'm about to go off and come back on, but y'all tell me what y'all think about that. You don't hear Boosie on him talking about his daughter. Just like he did Dwayne Wade's son. It's still in the same community. Ain't no use you making nothing make it feel like it is what it is, because it ain't. It's not. Me, hello. Oh, you so sweet. I ain't put my cash out up there. I ain't put no cash out on that. You ain't got to do that, baby. But I didn't. I said I was gonna put my cash out on that, but I can give you my cash out, but I don't want to do it like that. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna take it from you like that. I ain't gonna do it like that. Cause I mean it from my heart. I don't want to do that. I just rather for you to join the channel because I'm gonna say a lot of interesting things. The channel ain't before $4.99 a month. I just don't wanna. I can't do it that way. I'm sorry. I feel funny. I do. I really do. I just get on here, and as a mother of 5 children, and they grown, I had to deal with 5 different personalities, and I love each one of them. Now, did it hurt me when I found out a situation? Yeah, it did. It hurt me. I cried, but I love my children. I love my children. It's hard. It's hard. This here is a hard topic to tackle. This is a hard, but I can tell my story. See, and I don't mind telling my story. I don't mind telling my story. I love you too, baby. I just love people when I learn something, I want to bring it out and tell people, you know what I mean? I want to tell them what I went through with children. When you got children, ain't no way in the world you're supposed to sit down and talk about it. You cannot talk about what your child won't do. You can't. Not these days. Not these times. Time is different. It's, cause Out of five of my children, I had three girls. Remember now, three girls. Three girls. The first one and the second one, 10 years apart. But my oldest one, this is my story. I can tell it. My oldest one, her daddy bought her boys stuff for Christmas. And when I heard Dwayne Wade's story, I was really happy that he supported his child. And Gabrielle was doing what she's supposed to do. That's her stepchild. She stood by her stepchild and his dad. If the dad ain't got no problem with it, ain't nobody else got nothing else to say. Now here it is, your daughter on this end, Boosie. She got to go through this on the internet where you don't want to tell nobody, but you talked about somebody else's child. Come on, man, that ain't right. That ain't right. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Me, I tell parents during this time is it's gonna be hard mentally. Come on, y'all. Golly, I had to drive. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to stop my car. I can't stand driving behind nobody just go slow for the heck of it. But he people always in somebody else's business instead of worrying about their own business. If it people are people. I love people. I love people. I guess that's why children talk, teenagers and grown people, they talk to me because I listen. I listen. You're human. You're beautiful. And I don't never feel bad about the decisions that you make. But, when you know that I'm the type, I was listening to as a mother, and I'll say as a father too. I was a mother and a father. So it's gonna be time when I have to become a man and a woman at the same time, because I got girls and boys. So I got to say, what you say? I have to I have to I have to try to say change my voice. Try to project my voice, or either be hard and knowing I'm soft. Soft like a puppy. No, but I know I'm soft like a puppy. But I'm trying to be hard. What you say? Don't y'all let me come in there. I said go to bed. But anyway, y'all, for real though, it's all about we living in a different time, and I didn't understand why was Boosie so angry with Wade child. He got his child counseling, regardless of what his son want to expose. But you don't know what he did behind his closed doors. Now your daughter that way. See, when you talk about people, God have a relapse and let you slap yourself in the face. That's why he said it was okay for two women, because his daughter like that. See, y'all got to pick up on stuff. But it didn't matter to me. I love both of them. I love Wade's son just as well as I love Boosie's daughter. Because I got children. If I already knew that my first one gonna like girls and boys. Men, she loved men. And boy, they bisexual. She bisexual. Yeah, she is. She confused. She was. And I can understand. I told her dad when she was 3. It's just be so. Moms have so hard time when you living with both parents. He wanted a boy so bad. My oldest daughter wanted my oldest daughter dad wanted a little boy. Our first baby, he don't have well now he has some more children through another marriage. But with my daughter, she was the only child for 11 years when his wife had kids. But I kept having girls. Nobody wanted to deal with me because I was having girls. And he wanted her to kept buying her boys toys. Christmas, y'all. Okay, see, you got to go way back in 79 because she's 43 now. She like men's. She like women. But she don't like every woman. She's bisexual. So why when I say she is, she ain't and she is. I can see her being that way. Did it hurt me when she came out like Boosie's daughter and said when she got grown? It made me respect her because she know I kept her beautiful. Hair was laid, honey. Let her run track. I let her be tomboy. You know, I was a tomboy. But I had to go to charm school. my mom put me in charm school because I was trying to do what my brothers do. But at least my mama, called it. But I still love people. I love people for who they are. I still do. Even though I didn't turn out that way, I did. But I love tomboys. That then, I'm talking about when I'm saying that I love doing boy stuff. I like boys. Things taught me how to win. It's confusing now. Boys, always wanted to be a track star. See, time don't change, y'all, and people don't realize that the music changed. Things is exposed to kids early now. Things is exposed to these young people so early. They cussing early because the mama thinks it's okay and cute. The way they dancing, that music. See, back then, they brought positive stuff to us. They brought positive music. Like Boys and Men, New Edition, all them. They ain't talk about shooting and killing. We ain't never had this problem that we having in the rapping area. Everybody want to rap back then. And in the 90s and the 80s, 70, 80, 90s, they always want to be Run DMC. You know, either what that man name? Love that God, I can't, but he was a little feisty. Look, he was. I'm just saying that music told a story back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Music 70, 80, and 90. Music told a story. Music now don't say nothing but violence. It don't even the games that you buy is so violent. We wasn't as I didn't expose my only way my kids will know something if they did it and I didn't know it. But I never say what they won't do, but I always say what I hope they won't do. But time changes, y'all. Time has really changed before our eyes. Music. Let me give you a look. It was good to be salt and pepper. I was the dark-skinned girl, and my friend, she was light. So I was pepper. Well, it's supposed to be the opposite, salt and pepper, but I was pepper. And she was salt. And I rap. And when I rap, every time I made my rap, it was educational. You see what I mean? See how time changed? Now, they saying things that need to be changed shouldn't be heard. Children should hear. But these children know the songs. That's how we were. We knew the song. But they putting the definition out there wrong for our kids, y'all. The music has to change. But it's going to take the end. This 20, this generation, I think my youngest is 27 years old. He born in 95. But he's smart though. He got his own house, good job and everything. He had like an old man, but it's how you raise your kid. So when he write his music, like I got one, she raps, but her music, I don't like her lyrics. I like some of it when it's not cussing. But you know, you could beat the cussing. I don't like, I love some of her music, but not all of it. And she know I'm the type of mom, well, she grown, she 34. I would say, ooh, woo, you know, on some of the rep, I say, woo, y'all got to say that. You got to say that. Mom, see, there you go, Mom. You out. But that's the kind of mama I was. So, but that's the kind of music this generation like. So that's the kind of music she made. But look at Boosie's daughter make that good old, she can rap. She ain't said nothing. She sound good. The lyrics, the words she's saying. The lyrics means a lot, y'all. Because songs that we hear, when we heard from the 70s, 80s, 90s, it's totally different music now. The music now is targeting other people. They need to hear love. Our young people don't know how to love because they only way they're going to know if we teach them. But they got to get out there in the society, y'all. Society. This is another world. This is another world out here. I'm outside. I'm at work. This is another world out here. You don't want your child to get lost. So things is exposed to children like it's not nothing. And money. When Jay Prince brought up, I got millions of dollars. Okay, so what have you done for your community with the $1 million beside buy an island? If you got enough money to buy an island, you had enough money to see about your daughter. I'm going to shut up because I get down on a parent now. I get down on a parent. But I know how to say it without being attacked. It takes certain parents. Y'all, what's going on? I don't see so many trucks, light trucks. All these different Georgia power. They ain't no Georgia power truck. They SU. Oh, telephone poles. They've been taking down the old ones and putting up new ones. That's what they doing. Cause they did our neighborhood like that. But all 5 of my love people. All 5 of my children was taught to love everybody, regardless of their gender and age. And my kids respect older people. They respect older people off around me. And when they're with me, they will not cuss in front of your mama. So a lot of stuff that they see and stuff, they saw it in the street, but they don't do it around. They got that OG in them. They got that OG in there a little bit in there. They got the OG in there. Sometimes, so that's why you have to teach your kids and don't listen, teach your kids and make them know that come to me, you can talk to me about anything. But when you hide something from me, that hurts me. That's the hurting part in situations. Is not sharing it. That make a parent feel like, how long has this happened? How long has this been going on? You know what I mean? That what really hurts a parent. I know a lot of people might not want to hear, but y'all need to. Y'all need to. Cause it's a pain there. It's a pain, but it's a love. It's a love pain. But you can't talk about other folks here in these days. You can't. But Boosie was dead wrong. He was dead wrong. I knew mentally that this was going to come out with his daughter, but I didn't understand when. When I heard her speak, and she intelligent and smart. When I heard her speak when she was younger, sitting on the steps, on the porch, it was something like jump out the porch. I admired that girl. And what made me admire her, she was respectful. She was respectful. When you find a child that respectful, it really turns you on. Then when I turn on TikTok, you got a mama teaching her younger children to cuss people out. Why are you teaching these kids? Why are you teaching your kids? Why are the young mothers exposing their kids to things that they don't need to? I don't understand that, y'all. I see from 10 below, they teaching them from 10 on down how to do certain stuff on in front of people just to get attention. You see what I mean? We ain't have all this exposure to the internet in the world like that. And they got to be careful doing it. Because it's different from when it was back then. It's different. Our kids now are exposed to too much. So nothing should surprise no parent. Nothing should surprise no parent. I don't think I need to say have love for your child. Have love for them. Get them some, get them help if you think they need help. In a situation with Dwayne Wade, so that man's smart. That man know what he was doing. That man know exactly what. You don't think that man cried, but he loved his child. He got his child some help. He got his child some help. Let me blow my arm. She don't know who I am in this car. Everybody think I got a new car, y'all. Nah, this is not my car. I'm gonna get my car. My car be back this week. But I'm done with that conversation because I can really get deep. I can really teach this. I had to teach this subject. Just imagine teaching this subject. I was so nervous. I was trained to teach it. We all health teachers were trained to teach it. And y'all, I was like this, oh my God, why y'all doing this? Why y'all doing this? Why? Oh my God. I know how to talk to my children about it, but teaching some of the stuff they want them to know and what word they want us to use, I was like, the reason why they had to expose that because it's happening early. You can opt out of it, but a lot of parents was signing that paper. Anybody opt out of it, they got something mentally I can understand. But other than that, y'all, I love people. I love all 5 of my children. They could walk up right now and get on the panel with me. Y'all don't even know they my children. Y'all wouldn't know. It's how you raise kids. My children, my son still holds the dope. My daughters too. But my son, I'm just saying, as a mother, his children got dad, and the dad one in the house, but one on dad boy. But the other one had dads, Big Brothers program, had men's round. But the thing is, I am not surprised with what go on with these kids in this world. because they are not directed. They are not directed. You know, they have to. It is what it is. I don't want to talk about it no more. I can I can hold a class on this. I can hold a class on this situation like this. But I'm gonna end this conversation, and I'm just gonna say, start focusing on everybody else's children and focus on your own. When you got a lot of little bit of children, when you got a lot of children, that son, the way Boosie spoke on the way Boosie spoke on his son, the way he talked to Dwayne Wade, his sons could be that way, y'all, and don't even want to tell them. You can't say. You can't say. You can't say. But I'm gonna end this conversation, and I'm gonna go out. Y'all have a good one, okay? All I got to tell parents is love your children regardless. Don't listen to nobody else. Don't worry about what nobody else gonna say. But before you talk about somebody else's child, you need to check yours. Because Wade them thought everything was straight too. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, all right? Love y'all. I'm out.